As we begin this very special event, let us take a moment for prayer. O Lord our God, we turn to you, each of us in our own way, as we bow our heads or raise our eyes to the heavens or kneel in reverence. We recognize this is a special time of celebration and recognize what you, only you, have graciously given to us. Today, as our speakers share with us, we thank you, Lord, for your blessings placed upon them. As together we recognize our responsibility to our local community and the broader community, we lift our school leaders, faculty, staff, and especially the class of 2018 of the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. To you, Lord, we seek your guidance. The class of 2018 will be heroes of the time, wholeheartedly working in their chosen field, heroes to help mankind. Amen. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Rajkumar Lakshmanaswamy, as we fondly refer to him as Dr. Raj. He is the Dean of the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. Dr. Raj.
Thank you, Alex. Good afternoon. And my name is Rajkumar Lakshmanaswamy, and I've been called many different kinds of names anyways, from salami to oh my God kind of stuff. Okay, so good afternoon again, and it's my great pleasure and honor to welcome all of you to the very first commencement of the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences commencement event. It's a great pleasure for me because it was a dream for me 14 years back when I came to El Paso from Berkeley. I picked up the phone and called Lubbock and asked them, when can I have my graduate student? They were all laughing at me. What is this guy? But now it's true, and everything has happened because of the faculty, the support of the leadership, and the staff that I work with. Most importantly, the great students that we have. So I just wanted to start out by saying this. I would like to begin by congratulating the graduate students over here for their accomplishments. They have gone through a great deal of hard work for them to come here to this moment and graduate with a master's degree, and some with the post-baccalaureate certificate program. I understand it's been hard. We have tested you for the last 2 years. You might be relieved to leave us and go out, but you will miss us as well. All right? It's not going to be easy for you to leave us and go. You will come back to us, I believe. All right? But all of that being said, it is important to stress at the outset the accomplishments of these graduates would not have been possible without you, the people who are sitting in the audience. Parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, sisters, brothers, spouses, partners, and any other loved ones who have supported you throughout this journey. At times, you might have felt so stressed out thinking that, okay, this is it. I can't see Raj's face anymore, I'm going to quit. But they said, it's okay, close your eyes and just listen. So that would have been fine as well. So, family, friends, it is your moment to enjoy and remember this day as well, because you have been a major part of their success as well. One thing that I can say is I share the pride that you have based on their accomplishments today, and I also share the gratitude that our students know that, and they gave it towards you as well. I'll have to thank one of the most fantastic group that I've got to work with, and I hope they know who I'm talking about, my dear faculty. The faculty that I work with are world class. They're not just simply teachers and colleagues. They are mentors and they're friends. And students can approach any of my faculty anytime, and none of the faculty have ever turned them down. At least I have not heard any complaints from the students yet. All right? I would also like to thank all of the staff that work for the graduate school. We have a big number of staff working for the graduate school, 3 of them, who make sure that everything goes well and they deal with my craziness. So thank you to all of those who have made this event possible as well, because without them, I'll be lost. There are a couple of things that we have done during these 2 years. We actually have created a new game. It's a hybrid child between cricket and baseball. So I think we need to have a naming ceremony for that as well. I was just thinking about it as maybe not baseball, crickball or basket. Anyway, so I'm not sure what it is. We will have a ceremony for that as well. And then I also wanted to tell something else. They were playing kickball in the field between MSB and MEB, and one of our students lost his wedding ring. And then we actually formed an army, formed a line, and walked through the whole field trying to search for it. And I was concerned. I thought that I had to put him into my room and do some counseling of how to handle the situation. Everyone else was nervous except him. So I asked him what happened. He said, "This is the 5th ring I'm losing." Same wife though, all right? And he said, "I will just order it online from Amazon or eBay." I know, bless his wife, really. She loves him, really, she truly loves him. That's a very nice thing, and she also is a part of our Texas Tech. So jokes apart, I just wanted to let you know, today you will begin to face this new world, and you know that it's not going to be an easy task. There are going to be a lot of problems. But one thing I believe, along with my faculty, is that we have prepared you for facing any kind of multiple and unforeseen tasks. I think that we have given you the knowledge that is required, a sharp vision so you can see through and decide what is in the best interest of your future. I think we have also instilled confidence and self-esteem in you. Is that true? It's not true. Okay? Is that true?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. All right. I truly hope and trust that you kids feel prepared and inspired for these kind of tasks that lie ahead of you in your future. When you leave here, this is not only my belief, the belief of your faculty, your mentors, and the institution, that you will become leaders in your chosen field. Right? Yes. Haven't you heard? Yes, that's better. All right. You will no doubt face the problems, but it is the wish of all your teachers here that you will encounter these adventures that lie before you with the same energy and intelligence, with the same reliable self-confidence, with the same ethical tenacity, and with the same desire and delight that you have displayed during your time here among us. Right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I cannot express how excited we are all to see you get your wings and fly and do great things in the near future. You need to understand GSBS is a family. I know that they are the genetic family, we are the academic family for you guys, all right? If not, Papa Raj will come hunting for you, all right? So come back and see us, and when you come, do bring real good stories, hopefully good stories only, all right? Thank you so much, and congratulations. So now I would like to introduce the members of our platform party. Please stand to be acknowledged as your name is called and remain standing. I'll ask the audience to please hold their applause until all have been acknowledged. First, Mr. L. Frederick Rick Francis, Chairman, Texas Tech University System, Board of Regents. Dr. Richard Lang, President, Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center, El Paso, and Dean, Paul L. Foster School of Medicine. Dr. Lang is also the keynote speaker for today's ceremony. Dr. Paul Ogden, Provost and Vice President for the Academic Affairs. And at this moment, I would like the faculty of the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center, El Paso, Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. Will you please stand? and be recognized. Please be seated. Now I would like to invite Chairman Francis to the podium.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Texas Tech University System Board of Regents, I want to welcome each of you to the 2018 inaugural commencement ceremony for the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. I stand here today as a Texas Tech University System Board of Regent, as its chairman, a Texas Tech University alumni, but most important, as a proud El Pasoan. And I am filled with intense pride for this class in the graduate school. It is something that all of us have been looking forward to. And today is a day about each of you, our amazing students. And there are many people in El Paso that are celebrating this graduation. Your dream of becoming a researcher, scientist, is a goal this community has worked for tirelessly for many years. You will forever be part of a school like no other, which crossed the boundaries in an effort to provide the most progressive path towards becoming a researcher, and you will forever belong to a city with a rich culture of its own. The reality is your success will forever be symbolic of a larger mission. It's a lot to live up to, but all of us believe in you. Today you are proof that hard work, determination, and an honorable goal lead to the realization of dreams. And to the faculty and staff of the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, each of you has served these students diligently in the past, and you continue to grow this school into one of the finest in the nation. You have much to be proud of, so congratulations to you all. And now I'd like to introduce you to our keynote speaker, Dr. Richard Lang, President of the Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center here in El Paso.
When Papa Raj said he would find you, it made me realize paparazzi has a different meaning, okay? Congratulations to the class, the graduating class of the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences of 2018. You're the inaugural class. You're the best class we've ever had, and nobody will ever dispute that. You know, I don't very often get nervous about talking in front of groups. This is the inaugural president talking to the inaugural class for the inaugural keynote. I'm actually a little nervous, believe it or not. What you may not know is in a previous life, I was actually a scientist. That's exactly right, like you? Exactly. Pyridine nucleotide synthesis in 3T3 cells and in Saccharomyces cerevisiae, that's yeast, by the way. Acetylation of non-histone proteins, NMR spectroscopy and sodium and phosphorus imaging of Langendorf perfused heart, looking at cardiac ischemia. A cardiac physiology, coronary physiology in a human lab, and the cardiac effects of cocaine. Proteomics and stem cell research to take care of myocardial ischemia, things that I was participating. Now you might sound like, he can't really hold a job, can't figure out what to do. But what I would say is my comments today will be centered around the fact that what I learned as a researcher, particularly early on, have influenced what I've done and made me what I am today and where I'm at today and how I lead today, by the way. Over the last 1 or 2 years while you've been here, you have everything you need to be successful and to be a leader in whatever you do. You need nothing more. And it's not really what you learn in the classroom, it's what you learn outside of the classroom and as a community. So I'm going to talk about that in terms of 6 things. Now, by the way, I'm cognizant of the fact that the best speech at graduation has a good beginning and a good end, and the two are very close together, okay? So this won't be long, I promise you. But the lessons that I learned, as I talk to you, you're going to shake your head and say, yeah, we learned that as well. And that's all you need to be successful. First one, if you're the smartest guy in the room, you're in the wrong room. One of the things that I realized when I listened to your research presentations is that you have had terrific, distinguished, and dedicated mentors that have allowed you to embark on research projects, to define issues, to embark on your research, whether it's right or not, to do the statistical analysis and to present it as well. There's no one in the room that's as smart as the entire room. It is teamwork that accomplishes what you need. Now, I'm in a unique position of being the president where I know that I'm surrounded by 2,000 very talented faculty and staff and administrators and another 1,200 students, many of whom think they're smarter than me. And you know what? They are. That's exactly what I tried to do, is I tried to hire people smarter than me because I cannot do everything or be everything. So my encouragement to you is if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Change rooms. Surround yourself by people that will supplement what you do. Not only in terms of their intelligence, but they'll also see things differently. John Lubbock is considered to be the father of archaeology. I want to quote him. What we do see depends mainly on what we look for. In the same field, the farmer will notice the crop, the geologist notices the rocks, the botanist notices the flowers, the artist the coloring, the sportman the cover for the game, and everybody's looking at the exact same thing. They just see different things. So to surround yourself by individuals that will supplement and complement what you do, that teamwork is one of the things that you've learned. Rob described it as a family. It's a family, it's a team. I just took the opportunity, my first research article was published in 1977, which means I've been at this for about 41 years. And during that time, I published about 234 manuscripts and about 140 book chapters and 6 books. And I went back to count how many of those have just my name on them. 8. Only 8. And those were editorials. Everything I've done has been in the context of a team, surrounding myself by people that are as talented or more talented than I, and committed to one another as well. Second, the person who said, I'd rather be lucky than smart, ain't so smart. You don't choose between the two. Most Nobel Prize winners say, I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. There was a little bit of luck. I like what Thomas Jefferson said. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Part of it's just persistence and what we now call resilience. Mr. Mather, who now leads our NASA efforts to build the next space telescope, won the Nobel Prize, and he said he won the Nobel Prize for the same topic that he utterly failed in as a PhD work. It failed during his PhD work. It got him the Nobel Prize later. Another Nobel Prize winner said the real problem in schools is that there's someone at the top, there's someone at the bottom, and what I discovered is not to worry about my grades. It has very little bearing on what I do or what I become outside of school. The main thing we have is resilience and learning never to give up. Yoga Berra summed it up very well. It's tough to make predictions, especially about the future. You can't predict what the future will be. And what I am right now is not at all what I thought I was going to be in 1977 when I started college. You think you know what you're going to be. I can tell you that as I look across the room, successful, I'm sure. In what field or what area, I don't know. But I'm absolutely certain you'll be successful. Now, luck can be good or bad. If you say that we're just going to do it by luck, you have to also acknowledge that there's a Nobel Prize winner named Robert Lucas. Now, Robert Lucas won the 1995 Nobel Prize. Get this. It was in economics. His theory was rational expectations. So he won it in 1995. Unfortunately, he got divorced 8 years earlier. And in the prenups, or in the postnups, was an agreement that if he won the Nobel Prize by 1995, his wife would get half the earnings, which is exactly what she did. So luck could be for you or against you. Luck means is that you're very prepared to handle an opportunity that presents itself, and you recognize it and you seize it. That's exactly what luck is. Number 3, what you do when no one else is looking is what defines you. That's called integrity. Integrity is what you do when no one else is looking. I would say that I wish I didn't have to talk about this, not to you all, but we live in a society that takes advantage of things and feels like we need to fudge things or change data or omit something that doesn't meet with our hypothesis. And that's not integrity. And I would tell you that get to the point in your life where what you do when no one else is watching is what you do always in private. That's integrity. Whoever is careless with truth in small matters can't be trusted in large matters as well. 4, failure is not an option. It's inevitable. It will happen. There is no question about it. So it's not if it occurs, but when it occurs. And the question is, when it happens, how will you approach it? When experiments fail, it's usually for a small number of reasons. One is you didn't think about the hypothesis well enough. You didn't plan it well enough. You didn't make the reagents correctly. You're not doing the right measurements. Or perhaps it's because it doesn't fit with the hypothesis that you originally thought. Don't change that data. The hypothesis changes. You may take dogma that everybody else believes, and your data may be entirely contrary to that. Go with the data. Many Nobel Prize winners have actually gone against dogma because their data suggested that what everybody else believed wasn't entirely true. The immediate assumption is that when you hear about a Nobel Prize winner, that they've always been very good at what they did. In 2012, the Nobel Prize winner was a Cambridge scientist named Sir John Gurdon. He won it in physiology or medicine. Here's what his biology teacher said about him. I believe he has ideas about becoming a scientist. On his present showing, this is quite ridiculous. If he can't learn some simple biologic facts, he would have no chance of doing the work of a specialist, and it would be a sheer waste of time, both on his part and of those who have to teach him. His work, not considered very satisfactory. In Eton, of 18 students, he was ranked number 18. On a score of 0 to 50, he got 2 points. Not doing very well, I would say. Yet, in 2012, Nobel Prize for doing cloning and stem cell research. In 1805, there was a Munich science teacher that said of this gentleman named Albert Einstein, he will never amount to anything. Albert Einstein said, in the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. So failure, it's not an option, it's inevitable. Deal with it right. Number 5, there are no instant experts. The corollary of that is most great scientists are eligible for AARP. When I surveyed my mentors at UT Southwestern and then later at Johns Hopkins, I noticed they all had similar features. Most of them had white or no hair, men and women. We live in a society of instant gratification where we are so attuned to getting information so quickly, whether it's on social media or iPhones. I can watch a wedding in England at 3 in the morning if I wish to do so, or get a personal tweet from the President of the United States. We expect instant gratification. But most success occurs over a long, sustained period of time. And the people that were successful at the places I've been at have been at it not for a year or 2 years or 5 years, but 10 years and 15 and 20 years. And the people that win Nobel Prizes, by the way, it wasn't for work they recently did, it was for work they did 20 and 30 years ago. Do you know what the average age of a Nobel Prize winner is? 59. Most of them between the ages of 60 and 64. The oldest person was age 90. You ask, who's the youngest? 25 years old, Sir Lawrence Bragg, in 1915 for X-ray crystal ball. You say, 25, how did he do it? He shared it with his father. So if you don't want to be persistent, have a parent that will help you out, okay? And last, number 6, it's really not about who you know, it's about who knows you. And my thought behind this is mentoring is incredibly important. And I think when you look at the first row here, and you look at Dr. Papa Raj, you get an idea of exactly what I'm talking about. A mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within you than you see in yourself. And he helps bring it out to you. So make sure that whatever you embark on next, you determine to do two things. Find that mentor that sees things in you don't even imagine it and can bring them out. And the second, determine that you want to be that same kind of mentor as well. It will not be long before you're my age and Raj's age. Well, maybe it will be a long time. I can't tell. But you will be in the same position where you'll have the ability to mentor individuals. The mediocre mentor tells, the good mentor explains, the superior mentor demonstrates, and the great mentor inspires. Congratulations to the class of 2018. We're incredibly proud, and as I said, the best class we've ever had, and it will always be so. We're very proud of you. Thank you.
Okay. At this time, we will proceed with the awarding our students receiving the Post-Baccalaureate Certificate Program in Biomedical Sciences.
A little bit more that way. You in the middle of the stage, and then the three of you here to shake hands for now, for this. Yeah, go give him the two. Go just stand beside him by the flag. Go to the flag. Fernando Alejandro Monsiváis. Kat Tuong Hu Vu. Congratulations. Dr. Lang.
Super. All right, congratulations to our post-baccalaureate certificate program recipients. Now let's proceed with the conferring of the degrees. Will the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences candidates please rise? Degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed all requirements established by the Texas Tech Health Sciences Center, El Paso, and the faculty. You may or may not believe it, but the faculty has recommended you all, the Graduate School of Biomedical Science, for conferring of their respective degrees. Is that okay with you all? All right. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas Tech University system, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Dean of the Graduate School of Biomedical Science has recommended you. Congratulations. All right. You guys can be seated. Please be seated. Please be seated. We're now going to proceed with the hooding and the handing of diplomas, and so we'll rearrange just a little bit while we do that.
Yesenia Balu. David Anthony Bastian. Alexa Clift. Jocelyn Rebecca De Leon. Karina Espino. Cristina Flores. Susana Karina Franco. Ethan Dion Gaitan I. Ashley Nicole Hamilton. Mona Maria Haydarian. Salman Islam. Shouting Jiang. Thoraya Caillou. Jose Philip Nelicapalil. Eric Bobby Nieto. Nora Maria Ortega. Matthew Diego Ramirez. Andrés Javier Rubio. Alyssa Francis Salcido. Bernardo Manuel Terres Jr. Angela Christine Warsham.
Remove all of them, Alex? Yes. Okay. know, when it's inaugural class, you do things for the first time. The reason the chairs were moved is we're about to take a professional photograph. We took some photographs before of the 2018 Graduate School of Biomedical Science students. Now I welcome you as graduates. Congratulations. I present to you the graduates. All right. Now, we'll take a couple pictures in the very back. If you all would look up, everybody blink right now. All right. That's smile. We're going to take 2 pictures. That. And now that you're graduates, you are forever a part of the Texas Tech family. Guns up. Thank you. I want to thank again our faculty and our staff for their dedication in preparing this new team of graduates and also for the ceremony today. And now one thing remains to do before we leave this ceremony. Gathered here are friends and family who have applauded your achievement. They've encouraged you. They've supported you. Some of them with finances, some of them with personal, moral encouragement so that you could get this education. And it's fitting now that you thank them. So let's give them a round of applause. And a special thank you to all of you who have helped them throughout the years. I would like to thank all of you for being a part of this ceremony today to celebrate this achievement in the students' lives. Everyone's invited to a reception immediately afterwards. It'll be following in the McGuire Hall here after the graduates depart from the stage, I guess down this way.